Burning points on the road. You can see in the left of us now.
The ashes.
Yeah, the ashes. You can see them. People murdered in their cars and burnt. Some of them alive, some of them not alive. And we got them in Shura base as burn bones. You can see, actually, this is very, very edut chaya.
It's living testimony.
We stopped in Reim, which was the place of the Nova Music Festival, the biggest single massacre in the history of the State of Israel. And Rabbi Meir Barel, who is commissioned by the IDF's Chevra Kadisha unit, Yechida 360, took us there. He was there right after October 7th, and he described to us the Gehenna, the hell, which he saw, with body parts spewed all over the place, fingers and toes, and it was just, the mind boggled to hear what he was describing. And he showed us where everything took place, where the party was, where the cars were parked, and explained how gliders flew over from Gaza, and people thought that the gliders were just part of the show, and really the gliders were informing terrorists, hundreds of terrorists, that there was this party going on, and they coordinated attacking and were successfully killed hundreds and hundreds of young innocent people attending the party. While we were there was also a congressman, Brian Mast, who was there with his family. He took off his winter vacation to come and show solidarity with Israel, and it was amazing to see him. And then we went to see the commemorative pictures of people that lost their lives, and as we were there, we met parents and a sister of a young 24-year-old boy who lost his life. He was on the phone to his parents, talking to them about people he was trying to save, and he was wounded and bleeding out until finally just after 7 o'clock in the morning he died. And at the spot where he passed away, the family had set up special stones and pictures to memorialize his life. They said he was just full of life and a wonderful, loving son. And we stood there with them, we cried with them together. We sang Tehillim together. And the father said, Kaddish. I hope that nobody has to visit a hell on earth that we saw.
You build on destruction, and that's what we do. We build on destruction, and that also reminds me, and I think it's a message I'll conclude with a message, something my mother, Allah Shalom Islami, some of you may remember my mother, because my parents were old YILC members, but my mother told me that when she used to see the smoke from the crematorium in Auschwitz, she imagined a defiant fist raised in the air. And that's, I think, what we're about to witness, and what we have to think about as well, is that all the destruction and all the harm that we saw can be reformulated as a defiant fist raised in the air, that we're not going to give up and we're not going to be defeated.